Hey guys, thanks a lot for tuning in once again. I'm back, and this time I brought Sofia Prosvirnova. She is a double Olympian and short track speed skater, and in today's video we're gonna show you some speed ladder exercises.
Yeah, I do my ladder exercises just to every morning, just to wake up my body, to improve my snappiness and get ready for speed trainings. It's really good to improve start also.
Have a good time, see you around.
We start out with a pretty difficult exercise. It's, again, as most of these exercises, it's a combination of snappiness, speed work, but also coordination. This one, make sure to lift your knees high, but not let them get out of position. This one's the same exercise, but with even more focus on the speed and not lifting the knees up. Of course, these would all be easier with an actual ladder, but we did it without a ladder just to show you guys that it's possible to do it at home with no equipment. Super simple exercise, fast skipping. Again, great warm-up exercise, but also great if you feel like you need a little more speed in the legs. It's a great way to recruit more fast twitch muscle fibers. And here we go from the side, so like an in-out. Try and keep the center of gravity of your body in the middle of it. It'll make it a lot easier to move the feet faster. Here we go again. And as you can see here, Sofia's arms are pretty stable. Make sure they're not flying around. Avoid what we call chicken wings or chicken arms. Here's an in-out. Same concept, as fast as possible. You don't really have to be like in a skating position or have your knees bent. This one is the 2-1-2, so you jump what would be 2 steps in a ladder forward, 1 backwards, 2 forward, 1 backwards, and so on. It's again another good way to get faster, this body weight transfer and actually making small counter movements all the time, as we do in skating and most sports in general. Side skipping as fast as possible to the side. Good exercise, especially for the calves and for the shins. Make sure as soon as you touch the ground, you think of rebounding and initiating the next movement. Here's the in-out exercise again, but this time deep. So not the same focus on the snappiness, but more a steady rhythm, and it's more of a warm-up leg and glute exercise. So we're looking a little more at muscle endurance here and stability. As you can see, the upper body is in the same position all the time, so no shoulder dipping, no falling forwards or backwards. Side skate jumps. It's very important to land low, but also to make sure that you initiate the jump from the bottom. So all the way from that deep position, you start pushing upwards, and instead of just waiting till your leg is almost straightened and then start pushing. A lot of people attempt to do this when inline skating, that they kind of just fall onto the skate, and then at the end of the push, they try and put power in it, but it's already too late, and most of the time you're just going to see your legs slip out. So try and get used to the feeling of creating pressure, creating power when you have your legs right underneath yourself, because that's where you're able to push the most. This one is a corner jump. You'll see it in a second from the front view. It's pretty deep, so it's almost like stretching exercise. But this really emphasizes the whole idea of building power and building the skate stroke right from the bottom. Otherwise, it's going to be hard. It feels a little sketchy and uncomfortable since you jump to a side. That's kind of outside the center of gravity, but I'm sure you get used to it. And this is the crossover jumps, so a mix between the getting deep but still an explosive jump up into the air. Make sure to keep a good rhythm with that one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, got something out of it, and make sure to subscribe.